Okay, so I got a phone call earlier today, and it was a scammer, one of those phone scammers. And the weird thing was, which normally I'm used to them like asking about me and all that. So normally I ignore these phone numbers, but I was like sleeping, and my son had my phone, and he gave me the phone as soon as the phone started ringing. So I, didn't realize. Didn't look at the number, and I answered it. They asked, not about me, but for my dad. I asked him, they were like, is so-and-so your dad? I was like, yeah, which I should have said no, but thankfully they didn't, I don't know if they're looking for his number, but they told me that he has some sort of, charge against him, which is very weird. And they told me, he needs to call this place, and they gave me the number to it. And then they gave me a number for him to tell these people once he calls them. The most suspicious thing, though, is they asked for proof. What was it? Like proof or something of his birth certificate. Birth certificate. Yeah. Kind of odd, right? And that's how you know that's a scammer. And the whole thing was just weird. And I asked them, who has a charge against my dad? And they didn't tell me. And then they just said, oh, well, he just has a charge out against him. And I'm like, okay. And then we hung up. But yeah, people pay attention. Because if I've either read stories or watched videos, either Facebook or YouTube or something, I don't remember, of people, scammers pretending to be loved ones. And like they're in a threatened situation where the scammer who was acting like the loved one is asking for people money to give to the fake not perpetrator, but the kidnapper. They're hitting us hard. They're trying to find ways to really get to us, because they're figuring, oh, well, these people are getting smart. Let's bring their family members into it, because they know our voices, and so they call loved ones and act like we're in danger and they need a ransom to let us go, or they know our family members by name, and they say that so-and-so needs to call them, they need proof of birth certificate and all this. And this is really getting, this is, it's already bad. It's gotten worse. Because people are wising up to them, so now they gotta find other ways to get to us. And it's just terrible that they're involving our loved ones. But anyways, so again, it's a scammer asking about the bring up birth certificate. That's red flag number 1. Other red flags for me is, well, for anyone who knows already, if this was so bad, they would have called him and not me. Why would they call somebody else of his family instead of him, right? And that's a big red flag. And another one is, so the number is of Illinois. Now, I don't live in Illinois. I have an Illinois number, but I do not live in Illinois. And my dad does not live in the Midwest. He lives out in the Pacific Northwest. He has not been out here in the Midwest for 2.5 years. If it was so urgent, if it was so bad, they would have contacted him that time ago, and not 2.5 years later. So I'm just saying this as just to warn people, because, you know, the world that we live in is just not safe anymore, and a lot of people are smart enough to notice, but some people are not wising up to this. They just are like, oh, so freaked out, like, oh, mom, there's something against you, like, oh, you gotta call us over, and just, they don't think, you know. But yeah, if they're asking for a birth certificate for some, then yeah, then just, you could go along with what they say, but don't even, like, I didn't write down the numbers they gave me at all, because no, why? You know, and I haven't called my dad to talk to him about this yet, because I don't know if he's even awake yet, you know, 2-hour time difference. But I'm gonna call him soon. But I wanted to make this video to warn people that this is happening, and if people don't think this is going on, or they're, I don't know, just please, people, wise up.